Ami discovered in horror that Carl could walk on water. Terrified, she quickly dove in to escape. Seeing his prey struggling underwater, Carl displayed a contemptuous smile. Then he launched himself in pursuit of her. Ami swam desperately forward, but at that moment, the oxygen in her lungs was running out. Just as she was about to rise to breathe, Carl violently pushed her back into the lake with a kick. Ami had no other choice but to swim frantically toward the shore, but she was quickly exhausted. Cornered, she had to risk surfacing again. As expected, before Ami could recover her senses, Carl had already grabbed her by the throat and pulled her out of the water. At the critical moment when Ami was suffocating, she suddenly wrapped her leg around Carl's arm and pulled downward. Carl screamed in pain. Then he gathered his strength and threw Ami far away. Carl was now completely enraged. He released the chains wrapped around his body. Seeing this, Ami dove to hide in the lake. Carl roared again and hurled the chains toward Ami in the water. With no way out, Ami tore off her dress and left it floating on the surface. When Carl saw the clothing, he immediately threw the chains to attack. Ami took the opportunity to grab the chains, attempting to pull Carl into the water, but Carl resisted by pulling upward. Suddenly, Ami burst out of the water, quickly climbed onto Carl's shoulders, wrapped the chains around his neck, then fell back into the water. Ami stepped on Carl's shoulders to keep him firmly underwater. Carl tried to free himself, but Ami gave him no chance. She continued pulling downward with force. Carl struggled desperately, but soon his breathing became ragged. Finally, he collapsed unconscious on the surface. Ami took advantage of the opportunity to finish off her opponent.